YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Geddon, and I am back with another edition of Good Morning Drive, episode 82. We do these about once a week. I talk about various topics in gaming and sports, maybe a little bit of politics, and we get on with it. As I wish you guys a good morning, and before we get started, good morning. Hope you guys have had a great weekend, a wonderful one. I had a little bit of a trying weekend, nothing too crazy, but when you're out here grinding and things ain't looking what it's supposed to be, you get a little stressed, you get a little worried. But what I normally do is when things get a little tough, I keep on grinding, I keep moving forward, and I try to find the positives in everything, right? In something. It doesn't have to be all positive, but find a positive in something, stick with it, and normally things will get a little bit better. And that's exactly what happens to me about 7 or 6 times out of 10. So you got to be a glass half full type of person sometimes, and that's just how it goes. So definitely find a positive in your days, and better things will happen, more positive things will happen the more positive you actually are. So good morning to everyone out there. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you have a good week ahead of you. It is Monday. We're here in New Jersey, and it is 63 degrees out, a little cool. That's why I got the long sleeve on right now. And I just dropped off the little guy off to school. He was happy to go there. That's how you know if your kids are going to a decent school at a young age, is when they are happy to go. So he's happy to go. They're having a fun time. We pack his food. I don't trust any diet coming from any kind of American, any kind of system. So we prepare his food for the most part. Sometimes the school will be cooking something that he likes, so because he's going to eat it anyway, right? I am a one-man army when it comes to having my kid eat good every day. I'm like the only one. Yeah, wifey agrees with it, but she wants to be more convenient. So if the school is providing something that he likes, he's going to eat it, and that's fine. But he's a very picky eater anyway, even though he can eat. So it now narrows it down to pizza and pasta. He loves pasta. He loves pizza, right? He's a little Italian. But anyway, good morning to you guys. Hope you guys have a great one. Thank you for coming through. Please hit that like if you are here to support. Even if you're here to hate, why not hit that like? Be a troll. But yeah. Anyway, so on this edition of the Good Morning Drive, after I say my good mornings, normally we talk about what's going on, and what's going on is the giant stink. Yep. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Tokyo Game Show. Very little. We're gonna talk a little bit about ESG football, why people hate on it, and I'm here to let you know firsthand there will be a Access Football live stream this week for sure. It's going down, I'm telling y'all. Maybe this week might be super busy for me. I don't know. Might be live streaming a lot. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll just talk about ESG football first. ESG football release is imminent. It's upon us. It's coming. It's coming soon. ESG, all online, like NBA 2K Park. Deep game. Independent though. Independent. It's not one of these games that has this crazy ass high budget. It's not one of those. ESG football is being made by independent developed studio. You know how expensive it is to make games? Let alone how expensive it is to make a game that's all online. You got to pay for server space. Stuff like that adds up big time. And if you're an independent studio trying to make ends meet, paying developers You know, that's a big task. And you got this gargantuan franchise called Madden up against all of that, and plus other independent developed football games. It's a big task. But the developers, the founders are up for that task, that mission. They have a goal, they have a passion, and they want to produce a extremely competitive 7 versus 7, 11 versus 11 simulation football game. It's hard enough to make a simulation football game. Right maximum football, right axis football, right varsity football. All these football games are coming to us, and we should appreciate every single one of them. I'm supporting varsity football right now. I signed up to their Patreon, about $10 a month, because I want to see something in that game. I'm trying to support as much as I can. $10 a month might be a little too much for you, boy. But hey, I gotta support. I'm in the beta with ESG football, but yeah, ESG football is getting a lot of hate, or getting more hate than they should, because people want to see the game, and that's a good thing. Again, find your positives. People want to see the game. Dumb people are trying to say it's fake when it's not fake. You go play right now. It's so easy to get into the beta, right? And see that the game is real. At least that's the easy part. That's all I needed to see. I needed to see that the game was real, right? I needed to see where the gameplay was, what type of gameplay it was going to be, and I'm satisfied. I know it's going to get to where I want it to be. We just got to support it. The game needs the support. We support it by, when the game is finally released, we play it, we spend time with the game, or we put some money into it. I'm not telling you have to, but at least playing it. I think that's a big deal. Playing it, all the hours that you put into the game, that means something. But anyway, with that being said, ESG football, I believe it's coming very soon. They are now moving on to Xbox development, which is amazing. So all the Xbox gamers out there, that's coming. Chantel, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Thanks for all those emojis. Good morning. Good morning. Mike Ockhertz, I think that's your name. Good morning to you. And don't be sending me no racist nothing, bro. I don't even, matter of fact, remove. You're out of here. All right. Thank you guys for coming through regardless. Hope you guys are all right. So let's talk about these Giants right quick. And I took the wrong turn, and they're gonna have to be really quick. I gotta speed through all of this. Giants stink. They need to fire everybody. They are so underprepared. I don't know what the game plan was for the Chiefs, but it didn't really work. The offense looked inept. Russell Wilson might be on his way out of here. He might have to take a backseat to Jackson Dart. The specialty every year it's a debacle with the special teams. I don't know why the Giants can't put together a cohesive plan and a backup plan when it comes to the special teams. Greg Gano, or whatever his name is, Gano, got hurt again. He's old. Get him out of there. He shouldn't have been re-signed. They should have cut him because he was hurt last year. They had to be replaced by the punter. So they do the same thing, and it looks crazy. Good thing this game wasn't close, that it had to go to a field goal to win the game, because if that was the case, we would have not have won the game at all. It would have been another embarrassing loss. So I'm glad that that didn't happen. But it could have happened. It could have happened. We were right there for it to happen. But anyway, the defense looks so. I remember Giants commentators, like official Giants commentators. I'm just a Giants fan, you feel me? So Giants commentators out there, they were saying that the Giants we have an unbelievable level of defense. And that ain't the case at all. We have a decent defense, a decent front four that's unbalanced, which we need a lot of balance. And it shows. We were pressuring Patrick Mahomes, but we really couldn't get to home base, right? We're pressuring him, but we couldn't finish the job. I think with a more balanced defense, we would be able to finish that job. So, you're gonna take my parking right there? No, you're not. Okay. All right, but yeah, the Giants need to fire everybody, start all over. Fire the DC, he should have been out of there. Fire the head coach, he should be out of there. Fire the GM. GM can't put together a decent team. It's obvious. We're 0-3. We better not go 0-4. If we go 0-4, clear house right now. Jackson Dart, let's see what you got. But the Saints are so bad that the head coach might be like, we're gonna keep Russell in there for one more game. Christian, what's going on? Thank you for coming through. Matter of fact, maybe I should keep this going while I go get my food. I got to go get my food. Matter of fact, yeah, y'all come with me. You'll see some of the slums of Patterson. Patterson, New Jersey. Where's my top? Yeah. Keys. Always forget the keys. Okay, got them. Yeah, we out here. Christian, what's going on with you, man? What's going on with you, Christian? How was your weekend? I'm mad my Falcons lost. Fire everyone. Yeah, but you know what? The Falcons had showed some promise last year. So for them to take that L, that is tough, though. That is tough. They got blown out, right? Penix threw a couple interceptions. I didn't see the game. But I know your pain. My Giants are terrible, too, man. We can't buy a win. And I'm telling you, we play in the Saints next week. We better destroy the Saints. We better look like the Cowboys, like when we play the Cowboys, and we better look like when we beat down. Well, our defense better play much better, though. How you doing? Yeah, the grilled cheese and the wrap. All right, thank you. Doing good. How are you? Sure. Just getting some breakfast real quick. Sure. You can put it separate. Yeah. Nah, it's okay. Yeah, getting some breakfast right now. I called it in.
Hey, what's up, brother? No brother, take water? Hey, of course. Morning, Dr. Hi, Rosie. How are you, my love? Yeah, my love. Sorry.
Yeah, so. Chantel, what's good with you again? Yeah, I got me a breakfast wrap, and I got a friend of grilled cheese.
Fruit or what? I mean, Josh. What do you want then? So I can choose white toast and watermelon, correct? And then? And the water. You got my love. I got you. Thank you. Of course, anytime. My brother, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It will be 12.64. I'll go around.
All right, I got one. Thank you.
Cool. problem, but anytime. Thank you. I get you white toast or watermelon? No, no, no.
No, there's one in here already.
Oh,
I think. Oh no.
I don't think so.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You too. All right. Man, that ain't shit. All right. How do you I can't pronounce your name, man, but good morning to you. Abelreza? Abelreza, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Oh, I thought somebody was in my car. I see another black car, the door wide open. I'm thinking somebody is in my car. That's crazy. I was about to run. But anyway, yeah, so, so the Giants are terrible. It's just a bad looking organization. The owner, I don't know how the owner could be happy with what's going on this season. 0-3. Only game where we look competitive is against a team that has absolutely no defense. And they show how bad their defense is. So, I don't know. Oh, Christian, what's going on with you? I know they are closed beta testing on Xbox. Exactly. ESG, they're coming to Xbox. So, sign up for that closed beta. I need to get into that closed beta as well, just so that I can play on Xbox, see where the level of game is on that platform, because that's more than likely. I mean, I got a PlayStation and a Xbox, so but I think the majority of gamers are going to be on PlayStation, but I really want to game on Xbox. I'm trying to set up a team right now for Xbox, so I don't know who could play, and it's gonna take some getting used to play on Xbox as well. So, or it's gonna take some getting used to learning the game. A lot of people that I'm gonna be playing with haven't played the game yet, haven't played ESG football, and it's a learning curve. It's not an arcade game. You can't just go out there and run around like a crazy person. You actually have to play and understand some football, So I might have to be quarterback, which I didn't play yet. I might have to be quarterback and middle linebacker or safety or something like that, But yeah, that's how it's gonna be. That's how it has to be. Then that's how it has to be, All right, y'all, I'll be right back. Oh man. Hey, if y'all still with me, thank you. Yeah. Oh man, this live is a little odd, right? Thank you for sticking with your boy. Even I ran out of the car, ran back. Now I'm taking my butt into work. About another 5 minutes. But anyway, yeah. So Chris, I need more football knowledge. I want to play DETE. That's a good combo. if you're on the defensive line, the last time I played it, the defensive line was basically used to soak up the blocks, right? I could barely make a play on the defensive line when I played, when I was playing. But if you're playing that, you don't have to have a ton of knowledge. The knowledge really, the middle linebacker, the safeties, and the DBs for the most part. Number one is middle linebacker. That's the big one. The second on defense are the safeties, because they're the last line, and you're playing man. And the cornerbacks, the CBs, the DBs, you really just gotta understand what a zone is. You gotta understand how to push a zone off. Like sharing your assignment with another defender, and you gotta understand how to play man. So you guys will catch on, and because you know why? Because a lot of teams that I saw, they play one defense, because they play literally one defense. When I say play one defense, I mean they pick one defense, right? They don't really switch it up a lot, right? But then there's play art. The play art will let you know the type of coverage. And if I'm the quarterback and I'm the one picking the plays on defense, then I will be telling y'all, or I always switch it up. I'm very strategic, right? I always switch it up. And what I want to be done is going to be the play art. But a lot of the times, people will pick whatever defense and then tell their defense what to do. Like, I want you to blitz. I want you to play man. I want you to play zone. I want you to play soft zone, hard zone, all that type of stuff. So no worries. If we get some gaming going, I promise you, I'll hold your hand. Yeah, but it's football knowledge, because you're playing with all these other players out there, right? You're playing with other people. So you got to use terminology. You got to understand how to play. Like if somebody say, guard the flat hard, what that means is, if a running back or a wide receiver runs a route that's kind of close to the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage, you got to play that hard and let everything else go. So it's lovely, man. It's football, baby. It's football. So that's what I really like about ESG, is the communication, the teamwork, the camaraderie, all of that. When you win together. When you lose together. So it's awesome. That's why I like ESG football. ESG football is like the most simulated football game out there in those regards, because you're playing with real people. Now you're playing with AIs, it gets a little iffy, of course, because it's AI, independent game. But for the most part, yeah, it's simulation to the core. All right, what else we have? Tokyo Game Show is this week. You could expect more Resident Evil. You can expect a whole bunch of Japanese games that are going to be coming out. JRPGs. I don't know if Nintendo's going to show anything. But yeah, it's going to be a very busy week. Freaking systems are continuously going up in price. Gaming is getting way more expensive. I can't tell you my team philosophy right now. But no, it's simple actually. It's you take what the defense gives you on offense, and you always run away from the defense. Sounds very simple, but it's very complicated. But if I'm gonna play quarterback, I'm gonna play quarterback like a real quarterback. A lot of people play quarterback, and they hold on to the ball way too long. I'm trying to sling it. So we'll see how it goes. I have not tested that yet. Maybe I'll test it for Xbox, but I have not tested that yet. But that's how I want to play quarterback, because those quarterbacks cannot be stopped. You got to read the defense, and you got to read the defense before the snap. That's how we play. If I could put together a team, if I could tell y'all who to make, oh my God, it'll be nasty. It'll be completely broken. how I will put together a team, but I have to put together your team. But anyway, we could talk more about that, especially when it comes to Xbox. All right, you guys have a great one. I got to get out of here. I am late as hell. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for hitting that like button and supporting the damn thing. I got videos coming this week. Of course, I will be dropping a video on Tuesday. Probably live stream Axis Football. Axis Football is released. I'll probably live stream that on, I might live stream it tonight or Wednesday. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, you guys have a great one. Stay blessed. Always try to find your positives in your days. Your days will be better. That's just how it goes. All right. You guys have a good one. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Yeah.